Good morning, everyone. This is Deborah. I've talked about trauma bonding before, but I think it is such a serious subject that I would like to address it again on my channel. But this time I would like to be more specific of how it related to me in my relationships. So let's get right into trauma bonding. Okay. I consider it an addiction. You're addicted. You're addicted to the person, the whole relationship, and everything that it entails. And when you get out of this relationship, you're going through withdrawal. I went through withdrawal for, I think, 3 or 4 months. It was more devastating than quitting smoking, than anything I've ever had to deal with. I've never been addicted to drugs or alcohol. So the trauma bonding is worse. I do think the broken heart, I just had an EKG 2 days ago and they found it to be abnormal, and I attribute it to my broken heart. It is a very real medical diagnosis, people. So the trauma bonding is just like an addiction, okay? There's no other word for it. And usually it starts with the guy love bombing you or the girl love bombing you. Amber Heard love bombed. Johnny was taking off his shoes and doing all this cool stuff, and then they turn, they get you hooked, and then it changes. I got hooked bad. I go, this is a wonderful relationship. I'm treated like a princess. I'm getting attention every day. I'm getting the love, the physical and the mental love that I need. And then it stops. It stops. And this is the other connection with the trauma bonding is sexual. I was sexually addicted to this person, to where it's all I talked about. I know that my relatives and my friends thought I was nuts. I always talked about sex, and I realize now that I was a sick puppy, because that shouldn't be in the equation. But they will withhold sex to train you, to control you. So that's a very real thing. I mean, it caused me so much heartache and frustration. And the relationship is very high and low. You know, couple days you feel wonderful about the relationship, and then more often than not you are depressed. Now, I've had a couple relationships where jealousy and suspicion was in this, and it was borderline like obnoxious, like I couldn't even talk to anybody. That is a big red flag. And let's see, what else? Oh, you hide the behavior of the person that you're with in fear that other people will find out just how freaking miserable you are. I kept everything a secret for about 36 years, and then I said, that's enough. I'm not protecting them anymore. I am going to let it all out there and tell people exactly what's going on in my relationship. So, I got tired of hiding the fact that I was miserable, and boy, did I let it all hang out. I actually put my significant other on a pedestal. I put him before God, and you should not do that. I thought he was the end that, you know, I just felt like he was a God. Now, here's a big one. When you have self-doubt and you start questioning your reality, when you are just a figment of what you used to be, that's not good. It's trauma bonding. Somebody has led you around by the nose and completely changed who you are as a person. I did not like who I was. I did not like what the relationship was doing to me. I would look in the mirror and don't even know who the hell I was. No one should try to change you. Okay. Yeah, I did not like the person that I became. So I hope this helps a little bit. Maybe you can relate to some of this. I don't know. But when I did not like the person I became, who I was, I knew it was time to get out, you know. And a very famous YouTuber who I look up to, I don't look up to many, but I do look up to this person. I won't say her last name, but her first name is Dominique. She is gorgeous. She was a newscaster, and she had the world by the, you know, the horns. And all of a sudden, she's going through a divorce, and she looks totally different. When you're going through traumatic situations, you will look different. I took a picture of me the day that I actually left my ex and took my grandchildren to Jellystone Park in Luray. I took a picture. I didn't even recognize that person. Well, Dominic, I feel for her. I mean, my God. Let me tell you what, when you're in your 40s and 50s and 60s, you better be prepared for anything and everything, especially with your health. You never know when that's going to be taken away. I had never had an operation until I had been on this planet for like 40 years. I had never lost anybody dear to me. And then all of a sudden, you better be prepared for losing people in your life and for health situations. I never knew I was going to get disabled. I never knew. I was healthy. It was everybody else around me that had health issues. So I beg of you, be prepared for a loss of a loved one, be prepared for divorce, and be prepared that the next thing you know, you could be applying for disability. Yeah, to be prepared for all this, people. And if you have not taken care of your body, it does catch up with you in your 40s and your 50s. It all catches up. Can't hide it no more. Bye.